Due to the current pandemic situation, what sort of challenges faced by textile export sector and what step has been taken by the textile exporter itself and what support the government has provided to intact the performance of export oriented industry and what further step you expect from the government to overcome the problem of textile exporters.
Okay, thank you very much. Before I answer your question, I forgot to express my appreciation and profound gratitude to Mia Zahid Hussain Saab for taking so many steps, so much effort for the revival of production in the post-lockdown situation and getting relief. So, on behalf of APTMA as well as the industrialist community, we express our appreciation to Mia Zahid Hussain for making so much efforts. Now, answering your question. Uh, Of course, there are a lot of challenges, and I have already explained to you. I will give some other points also. Uh, the government has been listening to us for the last 6 to 9 months, and we have had many meetings with the Prime Minister, with the Commerce Minister, with the Finance Minister, with the advisor petroleum, with the Minister of Energy. And every time we meet them, they understand the situation and they say that they are going to support us. If you club all our demands can be clubbed in only one word: cost of doing business. So the main challenge which we face today is the cost of doing business. The bureaucracy creates some problems. There are procedural delays, okay, that we have to live with and we manage on day-to-day basis. But the cost of doing business, that the government has to take initiative, and unfortunately, the government is not taking the right steps in that direction. For example, the policy rate, the rate of interest. Now, in the regional countries, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, China, the prevailing rate of interest is about 4 to 5%. In the developed world, America and Europe, it's about 0%. So our state bank raised the interest rates to 13.25%, and then they cut it down to 8%, which is still twice of the rate what it should be now. If they reduce the rate of interest to 4 to 5%, I think a lot of our problems and liquidity constraints can be solved in just one step if the government can do that. We are getting news that the state bank is inclined to reduce the rates, but we have to tell the state bank that they should do it in the right speed, not in different installments. If they have to bring it down to 5%, they should do it in one go. Not They should not take many months to do it. The other thing is the liquidity crisis because of 17% sale tax. Every month, if you talk about the textile industry, 20 billion rupees are getting stuck up with the FBR because they take 5 to 6 months to refund the sales tax. So this amount of fund multiplied by 5 months, it comes to 100 and 120 billion rupees, which are taken out from the liquidity of the textile industry and parked with the FBR. So we had demanded zero rating of the industry, don't take any sale tax and don't refund any sale tax. So that is a major step. If the government can accommodate that, so that can also help us in the revival of the liquidity situation. The interest rate and this sale tax. Then, as Mia Zahid Saab said, the energy rates. Now there's a great opportunity. The oil prices have gone down. The existing rates of electricity and gas were determined when the prices of oil were prevailing at $70 and plus. Now the prices are around $40, So very easily government without losing any revenue can reduce the rates of gas because most of the textile industry has its own captive power and it produces electricity by using gas. So if they reduce the gas tariff by 40%, so a lot of our problems can be solved and we can become competitive. So these major three steps, gas tariff, interest rates, and revival of zero rating can help us a lot in making our products competitive.